Okay, so I have a bone to pick with Alabama Power. Okay, number one, obviously our rates are like extremely high. I'm with it, but I don't want to be cold. So for starters, they sent me a bill on January the 3rd stating that I owe $403.85. On January the 6th, I paid that $403.85. On January the 7th, they sent me a bill saying I owe $420.06. I'm sorry, I just paid you $403.85. Well, I mean, a day ago. And then now they're telling me I owe them $16.21. I'm confused. Are we going and adding more things, or what is the problem? I'm already freezing to death. I can't even make my heat go up anymore because I cannot afford it. It's that or groceries. So, like, what are we doing? Like, why the difference? Why? I'm just curious. Anybody help me?
At this point, Alabama Power need to be investigated. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Who told y'all to keep sending us these high power bills? Ain't no way it take that much electricity for a little light and a little heat. Every time I see my power bill, I'm like, what? How is it that your power bill can be kind of normal and then it get cold for 2 days and it goes up $200 or $300? Somebody let me know. But then when the weather smooths back out, it go down $3-4. Somebody let me know. Cause I stay in a little small house. I got a duo system on it, which is like with gas and electric. So in the summertime, I use electric to cool my house. In the wintertime, I use gas. So in the summertime, my gas bill goes down to like $10, $12. Wonderful. My power bill never goes down. So I called him and I was like, why is this power bill so high all the year round? Why ain't I ever catching a break? It's wintertime. I'm not even heating my house off electric. She was like, well, in the summertime, your power bill be almost $600 all the time. How? Don't nobody be there. And let me add, y'all, she said, we put you on budget billing. Ain't nobody told y'all to put me on no budget billing. Is anybody tired of getting these high electric bills from Alabama Power? Y'all tag somebody in the comment. Who responsible? Because I don't know if I'm going to make these bills so high. Y'all drop in the comments and tell me if y'all having the same problem.
Hey guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking. When you saw this video, so I came across these videos on my FYP of so many people calling out Alabama Power and how they feel like they are not giving them, so much profit or benefit for the amount of money that they charge them. A lot of people have called them out on how their power supply went from a particular amount to a very higher amount. Okay, I saw in the comment of a woman saying that their power went from $7 a day to $14 a day, and that's too high for her, right? So a lot of people are calling out Alabama Power on the internet. Well, guys, I'm going to let the rest of the videos roll. Then I'll come back with more commentary. Credit belongs to original creators of these videos. Please do well to like and subscribe. And don't forget to drop your own take in the comment. Let's go watch. Then I'll come back with more commentary.
Alabama Power. Alabama Power. Hope you're listening. January 1st is right around the corner. And I want you to know that everybody in this state is on to your bullcrap corruption. We are. And let me tell you what people have gotten smart enough to do to catch you. It's gotten so bad that we Alabamians are paying so much for our power bills, $400 to $500 to $700 a month, that what we started doing is we've started turning our breakers off. We started turning everything off, and we're keeping up with it. And you're still charging us your outlandish bullshit prices. Something's not right with that. How am I using the same amount of power when everything is being shut off? Alabama Power. Someone's going to answer, and it's fixing to be soon. Because like I say, the people here in Alabama, we're tired of your bullshit. We're tired of paying more for our power here than we pay for our house payments. That's the truth. People here in Alabama are literally having to decide, are we going to pay our power bill this month, or are we going to eat and pay a house payment? That's how bad it's gotten with our power bill. And if you're budget billing, be careful. I've done heard that's messed some of you up.
Yes, this is exactly what I need. Thank you so, so much. Because the numbers I'm going to be coming out with are all estimates, very loose estimates based off of the information I do have. It's really just an educated guesstimate, if you will. Now, and I'm going to put this all up on the screen. If I can get certain, really all of 2025 power bills, and I'm asking for everyone. Of course, I'm obviously focusing on Alabama Power. Yes, I need Georgia and Mississippi because it's all owned by Southern Company. And like I said, this is going to be a multi-series episode type of thing because it's that deep. But I also need other people's power bills because that's how I learned, about the $85 all-electric power bill from Washington in the dead of winter, December, for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. No, she was not using gas. There was no rate. Because trust me, I asked for all the reasons that Alabama Power gives us for why other people are cheaper and why ours is more. Nope. Pure, same exact setup we got. Pure electric. They run off hydro dams. Turns out Alabama also has hydro dams, as I've learned across this journey. But yet, other places they're regulated. That's what it boils down to. Their utility companies are not for profit. They are regulated. There is not deep generational nepotism corruption like what I'm going to talk about. Because yes, this all ties back into local Alabama politics at the state, city, and county level. And really, we really need to start focusing on primaries in May and midterms in November. Look into the Alabama Public Service Commission. I think qualifying time has already passed, but guess what, baby? We can do a write-in. Start getting your name out there. I will go door to door on your behalf because this is how deep it's getting. And this is, I truly believe, 2026 midterms, if they happen, are going to be the last make or break stand for peaceful options. And that's what we want, right? We want peaceful change. If you want to do that, you got to get involved now. And if you ain't got, look, I'm going to say it, getting involved is as simple as sending me power bills. Because I've got people like this person who are, yes, I have my data analysis stuff through Google. I got a certificate, but there are people that are so well educated and they're willing to reach out and help me. And I'm so excited to learn and just meet people. So yeah, your activism could really look as simple as doing stuff like sending in your power bill to expose blatant corruption, because again, Alabamification of the nation, Alabama is the blueprint for corruption. They really do look to us to see what they can get away with. If you look at federal laws and then you look at what Alabama passed even just months previous, I mean, the pattern recognition, that's a whole nother video for a whole nother day. If y'all are still here, God bless you. Thank you. Love you. Roll Tide, War Eagle. Fuck Kay Ivey. Fuck Tommy Tuberville. Go Blazers. Love that Indiana won. That was kind of like a heartwarming story of like, I think the timeline corrected. Because God, watching that stadium sing Fernando to him and his whole story with his family, I love that. Yeah.
Alabama Power, you really need to be investigated. Alabama Power, you're ripping people off. And I don't care if you get on my post and you say, it's this and it's that, and it's this and it's that, and it's the person. It's not. Okay? When we have elderly that can barely afford to live anyway, they barely draw enough money to live, and they're paying rent, and they pay half of what they earn a month for their rent, and their power bill is sky high, and you're telling them that they need to get insulation or windows or whatever it is that you're telling them. It's not their place to do that. It's the person they're renting from. And I can go ahead and tell you, those people aren't doing shit for their houses. So then you've got the elderly, their hands are tied. Their hands are tied. It's crazy. These people who have been living in the same houses for years, even if it's rent, their power has tripled. Stop saying it's the windows. Stop saying it's the insulation. Stop saying all of your excuses and help the people out. It's beyond outrageous right now. There's always an excuse of why somebody's power bill has tripled. Always an excuse from you. We know what it is. And we know you have everybody in the back of your pocket that you need there. Come on, guys. Tag the right people. This is getting ridiculous. They need to be investigated.
You guys know how much the cost of living is really costing a lot of people right now. People can't even afford gas anymore. People can't afford food. People can't afford, basic needs in life. People are choosing, like the elderly are choosing between paying their rent and, of course, buying their medicines. So it's becoming a whole lot for a lot of people. And Alabama adding to their electricity bill is causing a lot of chaos online for so many people, because families are not thinking about how to take care of other bills and also get to pay outrageous bills that came from Alabama Power, because they feel like they are getting betrayed or ripped off their money for no reason. So many people talk about how the price of electricity went from 0 to 100, like all of a sudden. Imagine after paying your bills, you're still asked that you're still told that you still owe a particular amount of money. Meanwhile, they have sent you a particular bill and you got to pay it. Does it mean that they are charging you for not paying on time or something? Because this is so outrageous. This amount is so outrageous. With the comments I'm seeing online, some people sharing how their bills have risen from a particular amount to another. And you guys, it's not even a little joke for so many people living in Alabama right now. And this is just the beginning of the year. If the prices could go up at this time, then it will even go more up, okay, than as earlier stated, for a lot of people. So many families are currently suffering. People cannot afford basic life. People cannot afford food. Imagine when you cannot afford anything, yet electricity is going up on the increase. So you just prepare your mind that you can't afford it, and so many people will start staying in the dark.
Alabama households are paying some of the highest electric bills in the entire country, about $173 a month on average. Most of you told us that you'd be stoked to get a bill that low. Bills that high are not normal, and it's definitely not okay. WBRC6 recently broke down why. We looked at the data too and found that nearly 30% of every bill is going towards pure profit for Alabama Power's parent company. Not better service, not grid upgrades, just profit. Meanwhile, families are stretching groceries, skipping repairs, and doing anything trying to keep the lights on. Affordable electricity should not be a luxury. It should be the standard. If you haven't seen the full WBRC6 investigation, go watch it and share it. The more people who understand what's happening here, the more it becomes harder to ignore. It's time for fair rates, real transparency, and real accountability in Alabama.
This is some fucking bullshit. Alabama Power just came out to my house Friday and disconnected my solar panels and then cut off my power today. Yep. I get why they cut the power off. We haven't been able to pay, but they disconnected my solar panels first. And we called them and said, hey, that's not your property. We bought that out of state. You can't do that. They told us, well, you're going to have to pay your bill to get access. The fuck?
I am about to fucking. This right here is a sign of wickedness, because there's really no two ways about it. There's nothing again to think about. Like, I'm just here after watching this video, I'm just imagining how can you cut off power from a particular person and you see they've not even been able to afford it or something, yet you're cutting off their solar panel. It doesn't even make sense. So I saw a comment somewhere where somebody was saying that, from the look of things, it looks like solar panels are now, cheaper than Alabama Power. And it's becoming like reality for a lot of people, because people cannot afford to pay those bills. Imagine, let's just break it that maybe you were paying $100 and something for a month, and all of a sudden they're getting you 500 plus or 600 plus for you to pay per month. that's still a very much lot, okay? Because if your family is small and you're getting such bill, I don't know what exactly are you kicking, what exactly are you using the electricity for? Okay, now so many people are deciding to stay without even the power. Like, frankly speaking, this is just so much because nobody deserves to be in this kind of state where you are spending so much on just electricity. Just electricity is so high for a lot of people, and you're not going to just use electricity alone. You need electricity, you need a gas. So definitely you're going to use a gas and electricity, and all of these things are money because people just keep complaining. Oh, Trump promised to lower prices, but we're not seeing any of that. You're not seeing any of that because he told you exactly what he was going to do. Those ones are more important. The deportation of immigrants are more important than any other thing, than you guys having to pay, higher fees on your electricity bill. I guess that's exactly what they're trying to say. Now, MAGAs are now finding out that it's not just voting for somebody who said he's going to deport your enemies. It's about voting for your own interest, because that's exactly what is happening right now. A lot of them voted against their own interest, forgetting that mass deportation can affect anybody. Whatever decision you guys make can affect anybody. People can no longer afford to eat. People cannot afford rent. Okay, and it's so unbelievable. Somebody said that the unemployment rate has gotten up to 67%. No wonder most of these companies just do whatever thing they want to do, because they know that people will stay back in the company because it's not greener on the other side. It's quite unfortunate that bills are just going up this way. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Let's have that conversation. What you all think? I really love to read from you guys. And credit belongs to original creators of these videos. Please do well to like, subscribe, and share so that more people can see it. And I'll see you guys on my next. Don't forget to like, okay? Thank you so much, guys, for watching. See you all next time. Bye, guys.